confusion, EVMs पे सवाल उठाए गए, voter list पे अब सवाल उठाए जा रहे हैं, and every time you go to the courts have rejected all of these petitions. That's what the BJP is saying. At the end of the day, it's being stated that this is being done very hurriedly in Bihar. Do you know how long it took in 2003, sir, for the revision to happen?
Hello, are you asking?
Yes, Mr. Ranjan, I'm asking you.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Madhav, just I begin by saying that what EC is doing in Bihar is said a complete authoritarian bureaucracy, and you can say that it is behaving like a completely insensitive bureaucracy.
How? So आप क्यों insensitive कह रहे हैं? आप हमें समझाइए क्यों insensitive कह रहे हैं?
What I'm saying is the same thing that it doesn't have an idea that the pain of the people. So suffering from that the things. Second thing, what I am saying, it is the same thing what the Niti Aayog is doing, sitting in the AC room and
सर आप जनरलिटीज में बात मत करिए, आप स्पेसिफिक्स बताइए क्या प्रॉब्लम है आपको इस प्रोसेस में, स्पेसिफिक चीजें बताइए. पेन, दिक्कत, ये सब they may be very well true, but tell us which provision of law is violated, what is the process that is violated. Give us the specifics, sir. Specific में बात करिए आप.
Then you are not saying anything. I am saying I am raising a genuine question, and the all opposition are raising the same question what the court is raising. Opposition is raising the questions because each and every institution are in threat here.
मुझे एक चीज बताइए राकेश जी, आई एम आस्किंग यू अ सिंपल क्वेश्चन. अब ये कहा जा रहा है, राकेश जी मेरा सवाल सुन लीजिए. ये कहा जा रहा है कि बहुत जल्दबाजी में हो रही है सारी चीजें, सारी प्रक्रिया शॉर्ट सर्किट की जा रही है, इस तरह के आरोप आ रहे हैं. आपको पता है 2003 में एसआईआर कितने दिनों में हुआ था?
Yes.
How many days?
It's a 3 months.
No, sir. I'll give you the dates. It is from the 15th of July to the 14th of August. It took exactly 1 month in 2003. So where is the question of any process being short-circuited? It's taking 3 months now with a larger number of technology and 4 lakh volunteers.
Who are the volunteers? I am raising another question. Who are those 4 lakh volunteers?
Who are sir, the volunteer, if they are state government employees, what is the problem?
Yeah.
If these volunteers are state government employees, what is the issue?
No. They are those volunteers are not only the state government employee. They are the BLOs. Yeah, the BLOs are, if they are doing BLOs only, there is no problem. But what problem even the BLOs are the facing? Doesn't the election come to know?
Sir, 77,000 BLOs, 4 lakh volunteers, and 1.5 lakh booth level agents of all political parties are part of this process. So where is the question of any short circuiting, sir?
Except the BLOs, who are those 4 lakh volunteers? What are their identity?
So are you objecting to anything? If your party volunteers are there, what is the issue? You can expose the election commission, you can expose political parties who may be having a say or an undue say. If you're part of the process, I don't understand where is the issue now?
See, Malo, I'm raising the question which is related with the legitimacy. Because the legitimacy of in this government and each and every institution, the legitimacy.
Sir, have you heard of Article 326 of the Constitution?
Yes.
What does the article say?
Article says that even election commission is not only autonomous, it is also their duty to protect the right of each and every voters, right to each and every citizens. So election commission is not only autonomous, it is autonomous in the way to protect the right of each and every citizen, to ensure the each and
Sir, first I think you should decide whether it's autonomous or not. And then I think you can tell us in great detail what Article 326 is supposed to do. It's supposed to ensure adult suffrage and with a minimum requirement and disqualifications, including the various provisions have been given in the article. Election Commission says we are just implementing this. Let me quickly bring in Mr. Mayank Sinha, who's a political advisor of the JDU. Mr. Mayank Sinha, do you agree with what Mr. Ranjan is saying? Because he is giving, blanket statements that they are talking about legitimacy, they're talking about whether Election Commission is overstepping its brief. Have you been able to make sense of these arguments?
Actually, opposition questioning each and every time about the Election Commission and all the government bodies for the credibility. But it is completely wrong. And the process is very transparent. We have the revision process is very beneficial for now, and it also gives the opportunity to include more peoples in the democratic process. So this is the working of the Election Commission is very transparent, and EC is working to clamp down on bogus voting. We are focused for the bogus voting and the person's unreported death, and in the inclusion of illegal migrants as reasons for the update. So there is a need to revision process, and EC is doing her job. We are not questioning about the job of the Election Commission. So opposition always questioning about the work conditions and the credibility of the government institution.
Okay.
This is the wrong concept adopted by the opposition.
Let me bring in Ashutosh once again. Ashutosh Mishra, what does Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge mean when he says ki aap bahut pachtaoge? Because the BJP says this is a threat, not a warning.
This is a warning because there will be many parents in Bihar whose children won't be in Bihar. Maybe they are working in other cities who are there in 2003 electoral polls who might vote against them. It's a direct warning to BJP not to take the voters for granted that they will vote for BJP just because it's raising this bogus illegal immigrant thing. And now
So
you were talking about booth level.
So Ashutosh, that should benefit the Congress party by what you're saying.
But that is not the way democracy works. Booth level. You were talking about booth level workers of opposition parties participating in this exercise. In fact, the opposition parties have even asked the citizens not to participate in this. If you remember, just a few days ago, Rabdi Devi said,
who does that help? Sir, but the data shows,
you keep talking about,
sir, the data shows 2.8 crore forms have already been distributed. We just broke at the top of the show about 37%, close to 40% of the forms have been distributed. It's being distributed at the rate of 1 crore per day. So the public at the moment does not seem to be buying the opposition line.
So one more point I want to add. You are talking about distribution of forms. There have been many reports where the local officers have just left the forms at the gate of the house, which was shut. And when we talk about 2002, 2003 special revision, remember whose government was there? It wasn't the opposition parties, it was the BJP government.
So only BJP wants to do. Quick response. Almost out of time, Charu. Quick response. That was also done during BJP regime. It's happening again during BJP regime. Quick response. 30 seconds, please. We are out of time.
No. Madhav, my simple point here is a similar exercise was conducted in West Bengal in 2023. Over 16 lakh voters were flagged and the court also supported this. These names were deleted because all these opposition political parties only stand by their blocks and their propaganda and their appeasement politics. They do not want democracy to be transparent because they lose. That's the honest truth of it.
Okay. We'll have to leave it there. Opposition political parties have approached the court. The court has admitted some of those petitions. What will happen in the Supreme Court? Will it take cognizance and take any kind of action remains to be seen. However, all eyes at that moment, of course, on what's happening on ground in Bihar and what finally comes out of the special intensive revision. Thanks so much to Charu Pragya, Mayank Sinha, Ashutosh Mishra and Dr. Rakesh Ranjan for joining us this evening.